Hello,
How
stranger.
you doing? God, it's been a while.
I've got here something that's incredibly special. Fat Les.
Les.
Fat Les has been in my family since I can ever remember.
Wow, okay.
Okay? He hung in Dad's house in France for years.
What really happened to Rebecca Pritchard from Salvage Hunters? Fans were left shocked when she vanished without a word. No farewell, no final episode, just silence. Was it a dramatic fallout, a health scare, or a quiet decision to walk away from it all? Today, we uncover the truth behind the mystery, the heartbreak, and the strength it took to leave it all behind. If you've ever admired her grace, her knowledge, or her resilience, you won't want to miss this. Hit like, subscribe, and stay with us, because this story might just change how you see her forever. Before the cameras ever rolled, Rebecca had already built an impressive life. Born on February 19, 1958, in the United Kingdom, she spent over 2 decades immersed in the women's fashion industry, working in Hong Kong and the UK. She developed a keen eye for design, materials, and business strategy, skills that would later serve her well in a completely different world. Eventually, she transitioned into property development in North Wales, where she bought, renovated, and sold homes. It was during this chapter of her life that she crossed paths with Drew Pritchard, a passionate antique dealer with a rising reputation. Their connection was immediate. Both had a love for history, craftsmanship, and restoration. What started as a mutual interest quickly turned into a romance, and the couple married privately. Together, they built not just a family, but a professional partnership that would soon play out on national television. In 2011, Salvage Hunters debuted on Quest TV, featuring Drew as the energetic, eccentric buyer traveling across the UK to find hidden gems. Rebecca initially worked behind the scenes, but her knowledge and poise soon made her a natural fit in front of the camera. By 2012, she officially joined the show as a co-presenter. Her role wasn't just to assign value to antiques, it was to tell their stories, connect them to history, and assess their restoration potential with surgical precision. Audiences quickly grew to love her calm presence and sharp insight. While Drew roamed workshops and estate sales, Rebecca brought structure and clarity, explaining how certain pieces could be restored, preserved, and sold for profit. She wasn't just part of the show, she grounded it. Their chemistry was undeniable, and their work helped the show gain a loyal fan base and high ratings. But behind the polished exterior of Salvage Hunters, their personal life began to show cracks. In 2017, after more than 20 years together, Rebecca and Drew quietly divorced. At first, they remained professional, continuing to co-host the show. But soon, private drama spilled into the public eye. Reports surfaced that Drew Pritchard had engaged in an affair with a woman named Amanda Thomas. The two reportedly met through their sons, who were close friends. Over time, the friendship turned into a relationship, until Amanda's husband, Janice Bryn Thomas, discovered the affair through suspicious texts and call logs. What followed was a public confrontation that made headlines. Janice tracked Drew down at the Liverpool Arms pub in Conwy, North Wales, and punched him after a heated exchange. The fallout was swift. Janice was fined over £1,700 and banned from local pubs. Drew, too, was temporarily and then permanently banned from the Liverpool Arms. But the scandal didn't end there. Amanda Thomas later claimed she had received harassing messages from other women, suggesting that Drew may have been involved with multiple partners. The revelations stunned fans. The once celebrated antiques expert now found himself the center of controversy. Meanwhile, Rebecca handled the situation with quiet dignity. Though she never publicly addressed the scandal, it's clear the affair had a profound impact on her emotionally and professionally. As part of their divorce, the couple divided assets estimated at around $8 million, including their historic home, an 18th-century chapel in Conwy, purchased by Drew in 1995. The property included a guest cottage, a pond, and even a toilet once owned by Mick Jagger. Despite everything, Rebecca and Drew continued to co-parent their two children, Tom and Grace, with mutual respect. Tom would go on to help his parents in the antique business, while Grace has maintained her privacy. Then, without warning or elaborate farewell, Rebecca Pritchard quietly stepped away from Salvage Hunters. Her last appearance came in Season 18, Episode 12, leaving fans stunned and full of questions. Was it due to health concerns? A behind-the-scenes fallout? Or had she simply decided it was time to move on? In a brief but heartfelt farewell video shared by the Salvage Hunters team, Rebecca explained that she was stepping aside to make space for the next generation and explore new challenges. "It's been an incredible journey," she said with grace. Yet, for many longtime viewers, the abruptness felt too sudden, suggesting there was more to the story. And as it turns out, those instincts weren't entirely wrong. Her exit was not just a career move. It was a decision forged from years of growth, pain, and self-discovery. After enduring public betrayal and maintaining professionalism in the wake of personal chaos, Rebecca chose to walk a new path, on her own terms. But leaving the show didn't mean leaving the world of antiques. Rebecca launched her own antique business, operating as a dealer, researcher, and consultant. Her clientele includes private collectors and interior designers, and her reputation remains rock solid. She's also returned to property development, managing a bed and breakfast and holiday let business in North Wales. Her personal life today is quiet, private, and full of passion. She's rekindled her childhood love for horse riding, often escaping into the countryside to find peace. She also enjoys cooking, seeing it as a creative and relaxing pursuit. More recently, she's taken to caravanning, which lets her travel across the UK, visit antique fairs, and explore inspiration for her next projects. Since the divorce, Rebecca has stayed single. Though rumors occasionally link her to John T., a former cast member from Salvage Hunters, nothing has ever been confirmed. And if there's one thing we've learned about Rebecca Pritchard, it's that she values privacy over gossip. Her role on Salvage Hunters, The Restorers, the acclaimed spin-off series, was more than just supportive. It was foundational. Rebecca Pritchard worked closely with skilled craftsmen, offering expert analysis on antiques brought in by the team. She meticulously researched each item's origin, historical context, and condition before guiding the restoration process. Her involvement wasn't just technical, it was emotional and intellectual. She ensured that every repair respected the original soul of the piece. Where others saw old furniture, Rebecca saw history, heritage, and a chance to preserve something truly unique. Her vision went beyond surface value. She protected authenticity, not just aesthetics. Rebecca didn't leave the spotlight because she was finished. She left because she was ready to evolve, to grow, to explore new avenues without needing a camera to validate her worth. While the world clamors for scandal and spectacle, Rebecca Pritchard chose dignity. She chose peace. And in doing so, she reminded us all that grace can be more powerful than noise. Will Rebecca Pritchard return to Salvage Hunters? Maybe not. But her legacy is already part of the show's soul. She didn't just appear, she helped shape it. Now, whether she's restoring antiques in North Wales or savoring life beyond the cameras, she's still chasing what matters. Quietly, gracefully, authentically. If her story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories that matter. Thanks for watching.